Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we will be taking a look at the 2023 Mclaren Artura and also a small bug I have just discovered on this vehicle, or a glitch if you would rather refer it to that. And also this is the season of the Horizon race off. So feel free to go into the comments section and tell us what you chose to support, asphalt or off-road racing. Remember, this is a safe space, so there is no need for name calling or just general insulting of other people's opinions or preferences. With that, I hope you enjoy the video I have put together. As you can see on screen here, we have asphalt races and off-road races. These are the goals we need to complete to fill the community bar along to the flag to unlock the Ford Mustang 24 and the Ford Raptor R. I will be taking a look at the screen again in a week's time just to see where we are at on this community challenge. Let's start this off with a full FORZA vista on the car. As you can see here, you are able to open the bonnet, oops, my mistake, the bonnet, the doors, and there is no option to see the engine on this Mclaren Artura, but that's okay, I guess. And inside it, if I can get inside it, well, hang on, just let me try this. Okay, that might be a slight issue later on. I'll test it out quickly once I've shown off a bit of the interior here. This is what it looks like on the inside. Now going back to the issue that we had just trying to get in. So the door open, we can get in. Explode the car and we can no longer hop in the vehicle. So I'm going to guess that that is a bug. Secondly, let's take a look at some of the upgrade options. So tyres and rims. Got just the normal stuff. Nothing too special in here, so you can just kind of ignore that if you want. And underneath the aero and appearance, hopefully this has some decent body parts available. And we've been left disappointed once again. Horizon race bumper on the front and the rear wing. Oh, actually there is some decent things here. So we've got this basic rear race wing they always give us, and a couple more McLaren options. So we've got the sport wing, which kind of adds, to me it looks a bit like eyebrows above the tail lights there, and a spoiler that's decent with McLaren badging on top of it as well. First up, we will be testing this on Horizon Apex. This is a modern supercar, so it should do really good here. Bit of a bad driving there. Straight past the old Bentley, no match for a modern supercar. And it does handle a bit terrible. Then again, it could be just me driving terribly today because I'm not particularly used to supercars. I'm more into my off-road racing. I don't particularly know a lot about this car, so I'm not too sure what engine is in it, so I didn't really go into that part of the details on it. Another thing I'd like to point out is that I thought that I pointed it out in the Citroen video that it was manufactured as DS. I thought, well, maybe come around this update it would be fixed and renamed, but it has not been renamed at all, so it's still DS. I just thought that was interesting and I would point it out. Probably got that Lamborghini behind me still. We are now approaching the finish line, nearby. Oh, a little too wide there. I do think it could do with better tyres put on here if you want to do Apex. And across the finish line. Moving into Horizon Wilds, I thought Apex did really well there. It could do better in the handling department of things. Now moving on to the Wilds, I am expecting a lot of resistance and a bit of trouble with control and traction on this one. Quite slow off the line there. We'll catch them no problem. If they don't get out of the way, just go through them. Somehow this handles better than it did on the road. Oopsies, move your fair lady. Then again, coming down to the handling, maybe it's just because I do a lot of rally on this, so that's what I'm used to. I'm not too used to Apex or street scene. Get out of the way. Just slide around here. See how far we can launch this into the air off the jump coming up. Hopefully we get some good distance and a gentle landing. Drives reasonably well. Third place is still quite good. I mean, no one wants to be last. It's kind of like driving the Aston Martin Valkyrie down here. But worse somehow. Even though I did say it handles quite well and reasonably good off-road, it is probably also the worst one I've driven off-road at the same time. And across in third place. Taking this into Baja, I can already tell this is going to be an utter nightmare. So the reason I do this is so you don't have to. So you can just sit back and watch the chaos unfold as I try and control this McLaren off-road. Already off to a very slow start, and where's opponent 11 and 12? So we'll jump, just carry on going through. Already into the dunes. This is definitely a McLaren's nightmare driving through here. So doing this is definitely a mistake, but like I said, I do it just so you don't have to, or if you're curious as how it handles. Approaching the quarry. This car cannot land, it does not like it. Move it. Approaching up on some water now, so this is just going to sink. Cleanly through the shed. See if I can climb higher up the position ladder. This is where it's going to have a problem. And across the line in 5th place. We have now reached the end of the video. I would like to thank everyone for their time in watching this, and feel free to go in the comments and tell me what you decided to build it as, a off-roader, a rally car, or a road-going race car. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe the video if you're into this sort of content, and I will see you on the next one.